Good. So, did you do your assignment?
Yes, I did.
What did you do? And then we'll start.
My dream, what I want out of life, right? The
Yes.
dream,
Yes.
dream house, the dream vacation.
Uh-huh.
And what else is that? Dream house, dream vacation.
Dream lifestyle.
Yeah, lifestyle.
No.
Yes, those two things.
Okay.
I have a very good house in Miami.
Good. Did you write it?
Yes, I did. But I want to go buy a board, like a small board, which I can place it in my room.
Yes.
Yes, and put
You
colors.
start-
I just did a rough draft.
Yes, that's how it goes.
Yeah.
First, rough draft, even then, post it.
Yeah.
Then, when you see it, ideas will come to you.
Yeah.
You start to take care of it.
Yes.
You're actually being focused. It's a way of focus.
Yes.
Do you know that whenever we will see in the future, we will see subconscious programming training, and you will understand. Whenever you have conscious effort focusing on something, throughout time it goes to the subconscious mind, where our memory, our belief system, and everything is. Whatever you believe, then you achieve it, of course.
Yes.
Whatever we have achieved up to now, it's a result of continuous focus. Most of the time we focus on problems because we don't consciously focus on our desires.
Nice.
And problems takes your energy.
Yeah, they drink you.
So unless you are disciplined to think what you want, then problem will take you away from your desires. So that's the way to focus. So we have done yesterday, OPP is done, and 8BB part of it is done. So we have seen there are 8 basic building blocks. We said 8 basic, yes? Basic building blocks of this business. This is a building business. And the first one we said is dream. Can you see yourself without dream? It is really so bad. Okay, everybody says, I have a dream, I have a dream, because you don't want to say that I don't have one. But actually, we do not have it, unless we focus on it. Unless we take, for example, if I say I have a hand, yes, a left hand, then you can see that I have it because I take care of it every day. Just like that, your dream should be as real as your hand, and you should take care of it, nurture it, clean it, and protect it from the, But our dreams, we don't know it, it's under the bed. Nobody takes care of it. So dream number 1. Number 2, so since yesterday you start to focus and take care of your dream as good as your body. Number 2 is commitment. We say that between you and dream there is a river, and then you need to build a bridge. That bridge is commitment. Number 3 is name list. We say that you need to know that in your business you have capital. The capital is people and time, and for time you make a plan, starting from target and detailed ones every day. What do I do? Then the other capital is people. People are divided into 2. We have the great amount of people, which is unknown ones, strangers, and the fewer number, 100 friends and family members, people we know. So we need to learn how to maximize on the strangers, which will be a training, and then we need to also know how to invite our people. So before we go to the 4th one, we're going to see the 4th one, which, we will see the 4th one is invitation. So we are going to see this invitation into 2. The first part is the big market is which one? The unknown.
Strangers.
Yes. So the strangers. So the strangers, because this is your big market. That's my big market. I told you now my team has 4 different groups and 5 different groups, but the biggest one is it came from a stranger whom I didn't know. So a stranger is a friend that I have not yet met. So let's not give them the name of stranger, but somebody who is going to be my friend, but I have to meet him.
Yeah.
So strangers, and the second part is our circles or contacts. So this is the biggest market. Maybe this is the one at hand. Yes, this is at hand, but this one I need to make sure how to put them at hand. This is at hand. I can just pick up my phone and call them. But these ones, I need to know how to put them into my circles. So, know how to contact them. So now after I contact them, or even after my circle of influences, I need to know how to invite, because we need to do each and every step professionally. Now the minute you start to put your dream board, you should assume that you are going to be employed in one of the corporate markets, and then assume that you take just the dream board that you have today. How does it look like? Normally when we are getting employed somewhere, we are so much organized. But for our life, we are not organized. That's why organized people employ disorganized ones. Those people who are organized for their life will employ somebody who is not organized for himself, but organized for the others. We're so much organized. You can see your cities, how organized it is. But have a look at your dream board. And you do it carelessly. So I am careless for myself, but careful for others. So now the game plan must change. I have to be careful for my life. Also careful for others, it's okay. But the first person I should take care of is me, and I am my dreams. Yes. So if I take care of my dreams, that means I'm organized. Then believe me, you will not be employed in building somebody else's dream. You will employ many people who are not willing to dream. Then you give them a job. Yes. That's why job is called, according to my sponsor, my business teacher Joyce Wawil, Journey of the Broke, or just over broke. Do you know that if you are employed, even with 15,000 dirhams per month, you will be always just over broke, or you will have a journey of the broke. So we need to change the journey. We need to change the game. So invitation. What does invitation mean? It means creating an eager want or desire to come to listen to your orientation. It is creating an eager want, creating an eager want or desire, strong desire to come to your business orientation in order to listen to your orientation. But we don't know this technique, so we know what we do. I call my friend and I tell her, you know what, there is a company called Tians and it supplies food supplements and healthcare apparatuses. You come and join, you pay this much, and then they will give you commission every week. If you bring two, you will get like $300 something per week. Isn't that great? Come and join. Everything is done. Now, why should she come? It's not interesting. It seems like it's rubbish. It's not professional. So we should know what words to use and what not to use, what to say and when to say, how to appoint people. So we need to know this one. We will go to the techniques, but before we invite people, I can't invite a stranger immediately. Yes, I meet you on the road there. I say, hi, excuse me, I would like to invite you to a business presentation. What does it mean? Yes, I can't do it like that. It should be natural. It should be a natural way. For example, I can say, excuse me, could you show me the way to the bus station? Yes, where's the bus station? Then I can say, thank you. This is natural. And then I can continue. Oh, thank you very much. That's a great help of mine. I would like to reward you with our company's opportunity. Just in case you want some opportunity, please let me know. Business are that. What? Nobody rewarded her before for showing the way, so maybe you should give a call. Otherwise not. Oh, do you happen to know, after you communicate, then you say, okay, just before I say bye, I have to tell you this one because you are so kind to me. So our company has some opportunities, and would you like to get some information so that you can make extra money, good money, so you can give me your business card. Somebody is willing to give you, the best distributors are not measured by the number of business cards you give out. It is by the number of business cards you receive. Because if somebody says, okay, here is my address, here is my card, that means I am willing for you to call me. That means somebody is eager. Yes? somebody is eager. Without a reason, you don't give your contacts, yes? So we will see that details, but we have to know how to go to these strangers. And there you have a training. There is a big training that takes like 4 days, yes? It is a sales expert. That sales expert talks about, you're not selling the products, the company is selling the product, but you need to sell the idea. Yes? You don't take the products and then go there and say, you know, this is like this, and let me show you, and if you buy it, it will be very good like that. No, this is sales. But you need to sell the idea. So sales is an art and also a science. It is a science, so it has a specific procedures that you and I follow. And it is an art, so you have your own way of applying it, saying it, forwarding it at each step. So it's very good that we can understand the science and apply that science. So that's why we take that training, okay? We will not go into that deeper, but I'll give you a clue. One of the methods, yes? So when we start the sales technique, we must do first suspecting. Then we do prospecting. Then we do the approach. And then we do the closing. When people purchase, when people register, that's closing. So this is the science. The first one is suspect. We don't just communicate people, everyone. Yesterday I told you about the 2% innovators, the 10% early adopters, 60% middle adopters. Yes, we need to know, so you need to suspect. But when you suspect, make sure that you are not suspecting for sales. You are suspecting for building. Yes, because we are talking about what? 8 basic building blocks. You should go there, or you should think of group of people or an individual suspecting that how could this person benefit from this business, or where is the demand for my opportunity. So that is the suspecting. You can say, for example, let me ask you, geographically, where is your demand for the business opportunity? Is it in Dera or is it in Business Bay? Dera. Why?
Because maybe assumption is the low class live in this area, or the working class live in this area.
Okay, the working class, the low class area is living here, so if they can get extra income, they will be much more interested. Yes. Okay, if you want to sell the products that cost us 2,000, 3,000 dirhams, yes, where is the area? If you want to get consumers only, not distributors, but consumers only, and you make a plan, you suspect, if you compare the two, like Bar Dubai, or I don't know, where is around Jumeirah? Where do you go? Jumeirah, of course. Why? Because high class people and people with money and people who would like to focus on